The National Commercial Bank, also known as AlAhli Bank, is the first Saudi Arabian bank, the largest bank by asset in the Arab world and one of the pioneers in Islamic banking and finance in the world. NCB has decided to turn itself into a fully Islamic bank in the next 5 years. Founding and legal structure: the National Commercial Bank was the first Saudi bank to be licensed and the biggest in the kingdom and a leading financial institution in the region. The bank initiated business in the name of a euro. The National Commercial Bank, a euro unregistered trademark, following the royal decree on 20 Rabi' Thani 1373 H. In 1999, the government through the Ministry of Finance's Public Investment Fund acquired a majority holding in the bank. The National Commercial Bank owns 90.71% of NCB Capital, its investment arm, the premier investment bank in the kingdom, and owns 67.03% of TAR 1 quarter a KIY Finance Cater ± M Bank is a ±, the leading participation bank in Turkey. Ownership and legal constitution: the bank was constituted as a general partnership from its founding in 1953 until July 1, 1997, when it was reconstituted as a joint stock company. In 1999, the government of Saudi Arabia acquired a majority holding in the bank through the Ministry of Finance's Public Investment Fund. Management: with the changes in the bank's ownership in 1999, a new board of directors was formed under the chairmanship of Abdullah Salim Bahamdan, who was re-elected as chairman of the board of directors for the current term. On October 1, 2005, Abdul Karam Abu Al-Nash was appointed as general manager and later assumed the bank's first chief executive officer position on January 1, 2006. It was announced on January 29, 2013 that Saeed bin Mohammed Al-Amdi has been appointed new CEO of National Commercial Bank after the resignation of Abdul Karim Abu Al-Nas. This was announced by Mansour bin Salih Al-Mayman, chairman of the board of directors of NCB. The board appointed Al-Amdi as new chief executive officer who would take charge on March 1, 2013. Financial indicators: NCB is one of the largest bank in the Arab world. The bank, a euro unregistered trademark, S paid-up capital is S at 20,000 million. Total assets at year-end 2014 totaled S at 434,878 million. Net profit for year 2014 totaled S at 8,655 million. Shareholders, a euro unregistered trademark equity at year-end 2014 totaled S at 45,214 million. Return on average shareholder, a euro unregistered trademark S equity for fiscal year 2014 amounted to 20.1%. Earning per share for year 2014 amounted to SR 4.34. Key facts and figures: at year-end 2014, the bank operated 342 branches throughout the kingdom, dedicated exclusively to Islamic banking services. At year-end 2014, the bank, a euro unregistered trademark S customers surpassed more than 4 million clients. At year-end 2014, the bank employees throughout the kingdom reached a total manpower of 7,515, 94.5% of which are Saudis. At year-end 2014, the bank has operated 2,643 automated teller machines throughout the kingdom. Over 91% of customer transactions had been successfully executed through alternative delivery channels during year 2014. Awards received in 2014: Best Private Bank High Net Worth to Clients in Saudi Arabia, by Euromoney for 2014. Islamic Bank of the Year, Saudi Arabia for 2014, by The Banker magazine. Best Cash Management, by The Banker Middle East Product Awards KSA 2014. Best Customer Service, a Euro Retail, by The Banker Middle East Product Awards KSA 2014. Best Bank in Saudi Arabia, by the CPI Financial. Best Bank in the Middle East, by the CPI Financial during the Banker Middle East 2014 Awards. Best Domestic Cash Management Bank Award in KSA 2014, by the Asian Banker. The Largest Recruiter, by the Institute of Public Administration. Awards received in 2013, the Banking and Finance Customer Care Excellence Award from Middle East Excellence Awards Institute, Saudi CSR Award for companies from Jeddah Chamber of Commerce, Best Local Bank from EMEA Finance, Best Islamic Bank, Saudi Arabia from the Asset AAA Islamic Finance Awards 2013, Best Highly Commended Islamic Loan Syndication from the Asset AAA Islamic Finance Awards 2013, the Banker Islamic Bank of the Year, Saudi Arabia Country Award for 2013, Tatweej Islamic Award 2013 a OE Arab Business and Finance Leaders and Leading Islamic Banks, Best Institution Employs Graduates. From the Institute of Public Administration. Money Deal of the Year Awards for Madinah Airport on February 27 in Dubai, Money Best Islamic Project Finance Deal, Madinah Airport Expansion PPP in London, Best Management for Loyalty Program from MasterCard. The Banker Deal of the Year Middle East which is shared by other banks for Zain KSA 6 billion Saudi Riyals rights issue, Saudi Arabia, the Banker Deal of the Year Middle East which is shared by other banks for $1.9 billion Jubba Al Akri Lates Complex Project, Saudi Arabia, Environmental Management System Certification from British Standard Institute, International Certification OEISO 22301 for Business Continuity Management, Strongest Bank Balance Sheet in Saudi Arabia and Middle East for 2013 by the Asian Banker, Top 100 Arab Bank Rankings by the Banker, Top 100 Global Companies from World Finance, Rankers number 1 in ME and number 115 in the world according to Tier 1 Capital by Top 1000 World Bank Rankings. The Banker. References